it's a place where I do a lot of my battles. Every time I go out there, I'm constantly battling some kind of trick.
I'm listening to him try to explain this trick to me. I'm just sitting there like, there is no way that's possible. I don't even know what you're saying. Like, it sounded crazy in my mind.
No, that's where the idea came from. It was River was doing it out of the bowl at home, and I was like, that would be the perfect trick to do over the volcano at Oxford.
He was so confident. I remember he knew he could do that trick. He was thinking about it. He knew he could do it.
The first time I went and tried it, I was kind of scared of that trick. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm not familiar with the trick. I don't know how to bail out of that trick. I mean, obviously.
He goes up for that first time. He knows he wasn't gonna land it. But he looks at me shocked, like he knew he could land it.
I knew I could make it over. I didn't know if I could make it into the bank. And then I started trying to grab, and I'd be like, okay, maybe I need to grab the board up here instead of like down here. And like, it was just like, I'm telling you, it was just trial and error about speed.
We went for a couple more reps that day, but that was just a practice. There was no way we were gonna get it that first day. Second day we went back, there was so many people that day.
I think it's really important, like, to teach your kids park etiquette before they even come out there. Like, if you don't have park etiquette, you should probably teach your kids before you take them to a skate park where they can be seriously injured. And it's not our fault because that's what this park is for.
The third day we knew it was it. We went out there, he had a new board. He set up the board at the park. He put the trucks on his new board he just bought, never skated before.
I felt confident on the board. The board was fine. Like, it had a bunch of pop. Like, I was rolling around doing it. I was feeling good. I knew I was going to land it on this board regardless. And then I started trying the trick, and then there was a few times where like the board would just slam, like on its side.
He doesn't land it, and the board hits the ground in such a way that the nose just snaps.
Yeah, the third time I started trying the trick with the new board, like it landed on the nose and it just broke, you know, like chipped off the front, and it just kind of ruined my whole mood.
It was just such a downer on our mood that Remi didn't even try the trick again. I know that day after he broke the board, and we just went home. He ended up fixing it with some stickers or something.
Shout out Change for the stickers and the board. They always hook me up with the cool stuff, bro.
We went out one last time. That was it. It had to be that day.
I came to the conclusion that I wanted just like a big air trick, which I got one. You know what I mean? I still got one. Like, that was a big frontside grab.
He told me he was okay with just getting big air and landing it and being done. But I knew he couldn't. He would have thought about that trick still. He still would be thinking about it.
After doing a big air like that, I was just like, I might as well just keep trying the trick.
We got such in that zone. I'm just running back and forth, back and forth. There was one time he said, I'm just going to throw it under me. No matter what happens, I'm throwing it under me. He lands on it. I thought it was it. And then the board slipped out from under him. I thought he was out.
I stuck it and it was like my front foot came off and I hit the ground and I was like, oh my God. Like, I was like, I can do this.
He got up and ran back to the next spot. Like, he knew he could do it after that.
Ran back up there and I kept sticking it. And then I think after the second time I stuck it, the third try, like, I landed it. And it was the one that I think I wanted. Like, the first one was definitely the best one.
Dude!
And it was the one that I think I wanted. Like, the first one was definitely the best one.
I was blown away. I didn't know what to do. He kept skating. He knew he landed it.
And it was crazy because like the landing was so unexpected.
I was so relieved that he had finally made it.
As far as the future goes, like, I want to go pro, but like if I don't, it's not gonna be the worst thing in the world.